Let's see who's in. Oh, there's nobody here. Hello? Let's see, me and who else? Oh, shit. I might want to mute that, dog. Oh, shit, somebody's here. Let's refresh. Rewind. Like that was going to change something. Oops, I forgot who created the thing. Let's see if I can find out. Oh no, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. Yeah, you don't say who created it. 40 questions. Oh, I don't know.
Siempre nos falta agua, nunca nos sobra.
Where'd they go? I guess I should have, right? I guess maybe I should have done some more research. Huh? I'm looking there. I gotta find it first. You know what? Now I remember, we tried to figure out who it was. Because I went to like 100 different pages and could not figure out who it was. So, I don't even remember nobody calling me out. Do you? No, because, you know how people can be. I challenged you and you didn't mention me. But oh well. We'll see what happens. Change what, babe? Hey, never surrender, never give up. Hey, Lily. How y'all doing? Live 2 days in a row. Watch out there now. The music was kind of loud. I was sitting right next to the mic. Guess it would be loud. I tell you, man, these little neighbors is disrespectful. Hey, Jess. How are you? I know that's right, never surrender. Shoot, I think I was asleep too. I laid down and took a nap after Auntie's live. And I was like, okay, take a quick nap, regenerate for a minute. I woke up, it was after 6 o'clock. I was like, uh-oh. Because I know I said I was going on at 7, but, well, no need to rehash that moment because I'm here now. Well, thank you, Jess. Well, she's working on it. She getting it together. So did everybody have a great day today? I certainly hope so. Trying to hope some people show up so we can do this little 40 question thing. Hey, Marie. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for sharing me out, Keto Girl. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I appreciate y'all. Oh, congratulations. All right. I bet that is got to be very exciting. But I wish you all well with that. Yeah. Hope you decide to take us on the journey. That should be fun. Oops. Okay. 10 hard questions. Oh, for you? These questions are rather easy. At least for me, because, yeah. Hey, Keto Girl. What's up, home? What's going on? Maybe I should have put on here that there would be a prize involved with this. Raw Blue. Or is that Ray Blue? Is that Ra or Ray? Yeah, if you can share it out, please, by all means, do so. I greatly appreciate it and would love you forever. Okay, I love y'all anyway, but that just sounded good. Ooh, ooh. Hey, yeah, we do too, Lily. They do seem to be nice. Hey, do they make one bedroom houses? Nah. If we get a one bedroom, people ain't gonna want to feel like they need to stay. He said, "What he doing his own thing?" Just saying that what he said he was gonna do. That's what that was based off of. Okay, Lily. Shoot. Keto, because Auntie and I, my son said he's gonna be doing his own thing. So I figure if that's the case, the Auntie and I really don't need a whole lot of space. Okay, well. All right, let's scratch that conversation. I ain't being petty. I'm just saying. But that that yeah, that conversation is dead now, Keto. We're gonna take that proposal off the table. That's pretty much done. We'll put that plan in the furnace. So yeah. Or as they say, deep six it. So anyway, next order of business. That didn't even get to go up for a vote. It got vetoed. You're a mukbang Lee, girl. And mukbang Lee is she need her own house. Much less a room. For real, man. She's definitely something. Something else, I must say. Shout out to the 8 people in the room. I got 8 people in the room and 9 thumbs up. Sounds good to me. Shoot, that girl is. Hold on for a sec, yo. I ain't gonna. Goes the weasel. Okay. All right. I have to make that word. Dr. Renita made another house call. Hey, Doc. Thank you for coming through. Certainly appreciate you. Hey, sexy too much for you, Coleman. What's going on, Miss Coleman? Please, y'all make sure y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and get started. 40 questions. Actually, it's 39 because the 40th question is, for those that have done it, y'all know. Question number 1. Hold on, let me get rid of this music because it's a distraction right now. Last thing I need is something to distract me. Question number 1. Do you like blue cheese? Hey, CC. Blue cheese. No. Oh, yeah, CC. We would like to sincerely apologize for that mishap this afternoon. We have no idea what happened. Not a clue. But so I really don't know what happened. But do you like blue cheese? Oh, I answered that question. No. It reminds me of cottage cheese. And I really hate cottage cheese. Coke or Pepsi? Well, as y'all can see around here, we do not drink Coke products. Every now and then you might see somebody with a Diet Coke, but that's because it was an accident. So Pepsi is definitely the way to go. Let's see. Are you in a relationship? Really? I mean, it's pretty obvious that I'm in a relationship. Everybody knows my beautiful wife. She is, she is very popular. We went to, where did we go? Oh, we went to a flea market the other day, and we're standing there, milling around looking at stuff. I see hear something say, Aunt Maddie, what? I turn around and look now. I don't see none of our real, nieces and nephews. And I'm like, wow. Yeah, so Auntie is famous, y'all. She is definitely YouTube famous. Yeah, and didn't even realize it. So yes, I am definitely in a relationship. Yeah. We've been doing this thing for a minute. In fact, it's probably longer than some folks in this room have been alive. So yeah, that's for sure. That be us, y'all. Whiskey, tequila, or vodka. None of the above. I don't drink. Now, when I say I don't drink on the regular. I'm an occasional drinker because, as y'all know, I got turned up for my monetization party. Boy, did I get turned up. So yeah, that right there is a rarity. See, she said all of the above. Nah. I think as a teenager, I drank so much that that's all we did. We had nothing else to do. We pool together our little money, go down to the little store down at the corner. Now, depending on what we didn't drink liquor, so we had like beer and wine coolers, and malt liquor. The liquor was for the big folks. Yeah, I was done. So I don't know that I want to get turned up like that again. And besides, liquor is nasty. I don't know.
Oh, Lily said she wanted to live in the house behind you. She talking about the house behind you, your finger.
Oh, that house. You know what, Lily? Oh, she can't hear us, so she won't know that we had a slow moment. Good. That's one good thing about her not being able to hear. Yeah, but liquor is not the answer, y'all. It just hot dog or cheeseburger. I like hot dogs, but cheeseburgers are. Wait a minute, Didi. Lips and baby hair. Poor Keto. She can't win for losing. Yeah, but I love cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers, yeah, I'd rather have a good, juicy, greasy, unhealthy cheeseburger than a grilled, slimy, unhealthy hot dog. Either way, probably shouldn't have them, but I will. My favorite food. Now, my favorite food is actually chicken. I mean, I could eat chicken all day, every day. Baked chicken, fried chicken, broiled chicken, steamed chicken. Long as it's cooked, I can eat it. I remember when I was in elementary school, we would have, the school picnic or whatever, or go out on little field trips and stuff like that. So my mother would pack my lunch. Well, when it came time to go on the field trip, my mom would always, most times, give me chicken. So one day my teacher, he called himself being funny, and he was teasing me. You always have. How did he say it? No, I won't do that because that's not nice. But he used to say I always had. It was Mr. Raj. He would say you always have fried chicken. Every time we go on a trip, you have fried chicken. Well, I got kind of offended, but I was always taught to be, respectful of my elders and stuff. So, of course, I went home and I shared this information with my parents. Now, my mother, she was, ever since I was in school, she was always involved with the school. Now, that was a good thing, but a lot of times it was a bad thing. Well, I expressed this to my mother. I think I probably was about maybe 10 or 11 or 12 or somewhere around there. And she had a conversation with Mr. Raj. Now, I wasn't allowed to be a part of the conversation. But whatever my mother said to Mr. Raj that day, I never, ever, ever, ever heard him say anything else about me eating fried chicken. So to this day, I don't know what my mother said. I never asked because by the time I realized what was going on, I didn't forget all about it. In fact, I just thought about it today when I was answering this question. But yeah, so I have no idea. My mother, she was PTA, teacher, parent associate, whatever it was they had would involve the parents. My mother was there, and like I said, it kept me out of trouble, but it got me in trouble because there were times when I could use it. That was my ace. You do know my mother is on the PTA, or the teacher would be like, you do know your mother's on the PTA. I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. It worked in my favor sometimes, but it worked against me. But she was always involved, always. And I think that's why when my kids were going to school, I felt the need. They had parent-teacher meetings. I had to be there. Field trips, I had to go. It was just, and I think I picked that up from my mom always being involved. Although she did give us some choice words. But I remember when I was supposed to go. When I was in school, I never got a chance to go. They had this thing called Camp Smith, where the kids would go and spend the weekend. It was a field trip, to school and and hang out and all kind of stuff. So when I became a parent, it never really came up until my youngest son was in like I think the 5th or 6th grade, and they had a field trip to go to Camp Smith. I think I was more excited than D. Allen was, because I was like, oh man, got a camping, sleeping bags, and we was ready. We get up to the school the day of the trip, and lo and behold, they had to cancel the trip because that's when the DC sniper guy was out, and he shot a little kid. So they shut down they canceled all trips, locked down the schools, all kind of stuff. I was so mad at that dude, man. I was like, this is ridiculous. The one time, and I was upset that he shot the little kid, but I was really in my feelings because I was all excited to go camping and stuff. I was like, man. But hey, win some, lose some, right? Let's see. Number 7. What do you drink in the morning? Well, it depends. Most times, it's a Diet Mountain Dew or a Diet Pepsi. But I've decided, that I'm going to try to be a little different and get the, get away from sodas. So I got the water, the little package, the Crystal Light thing that you put in the water. Try to drink more of those. And also, it is definitely time for me. I've supposed to have been done it. I hope nobody remembered, but I was supposed to do a detox. I think it's time for me to do that. Shout out to the 10 people in the room. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, but that's usually what I drink in the morning. Man. Something usually unhealthy. Nice. Hi, baby. I love you. Question number 8. Can you do 100 push-ups? Yeah, there go the grandbaby. One of them. Can you do 100 push-ups? Of course I can. Throughout the course of the day. If you ask me to do 100 push-ups at once right now, no. Now I did. I remember watching something on YouTube last year before last, and there was this little girl that she had a contest where she did push-ups. Yes, pop in the morning, keto. Don't judge me. Yes, pop in the morning. Woo! Pop in the afternoon. Pop for dinner. Pop sometimes when I would get up in the middle of the night. However, like I said, I'm trying to change my ways. In fact, I'm not going to say I'm trying to change my ways. I am going to change my ways. That is one of the first steps. You have to change the way you speak, of these things. So yeah, I'm going to change my ways. But the little girl, she did 100. It was 100 straight days of push-ups. So yeah, I decided to do it. It took me 100 days. I don't remember how 3 months, something like that. And I did push-ups every day. I don't know, Nine. Every day for 100 days I did push-ups. Now it started off, I remember the first day, I think I did like 6 push-ups. No, Keto. Now you sound like Lily last night. What is what? Golly, man. Do it the right way. Yes. Now, last night, Lily said I was getting a little ahead of myself. Fine. I don't know. I'm not I'm not showing off. How y'all gonna put me in timeout? Hey. Wow. But yeah, the first day I did maybe like 6 push-ups. And then I just started, getting into it. I would do like 10 in the morning, maybe 10 at night. And then it was, I got up to maybe 60 a day. Huh? I know, leading and keto. That's all right, too. That's all right. Wait till I find YouTube Court and Uno. But they'll get somewhere and sit down there. Oh, yeah. Well, I wasn't going to mention him. Whew. But anyway, they think they real grown, CC. I don't understand. CC, Auntie says she's watching you right now eating your seafood. So yes, I can do 100 push-ups. Just don't ask me to do it all at once. 100 push-ups. Not at one time. It'll take you a week. It would not take me no week. I bet you I could do 100 push-ups a day. If I do 10 push-ups, 10 sets of 10 a day. No, in one day. I didn't say no. I know I couldn't do it in one setting. Not. How much you want to bet? Nah. You're gonna set me up. You won't even pay me my $1. Oh, this gonna have to break it down. I love y'all too, Lily. You know that. I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, now where was I? My favorite season, spring, because it's not too hot, it's not too cold. It's like before the allergy season kicks in, but like after it's really, really cold. I mean, you get up in the morning, there's a nice little chill, and there's, nice little breeze during the day, and, there's a nice little chill at night. Yeah, I love the spring. The birds, are singing, and the leaves are coming back to the trees, all of that stuff. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you deeply. Uncle then on your head about the push-ups. It ain't on my head about these push-ups. I'm just answering the doggone question. Just trying to answer it to the best of my ability. But fine. It's cool. Now, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted by these cheering? My favorite hobby. Well, these things have reading. Reading is what I really, really, really love reading. That's another thing that I got from my mother. She would always have a book somewhere close to her. And she would always tell me, read anything, everything, wherever you go, if you see words, just read them. Which, my brother, my older brother, he probably felt some kind of way about that, because once I got older, well, not older, but once I learned how to read, I think I maybe was like 4 or 5. And his girlfriend would leave him with, they write little love letters and stuff. Dang, Lily nosy. She said that sliding door, Auntie was on the balcony.
Yep, Lily.
Dang. Yeah, but my brother would have the love letters laying around. Well, I don't think they were laying around. I think I would go in the drawer and pull them out. I think that's why he used to tell me I was adopted too. Now that I think about it. Oh, she can hear everything now. All right, then, Lily. I would read his little love letters, and I'd be like, Mom, why Duck love Janet? What that mean? Oh, I was reading it all. I was getting all the tea. And once he found out that I was reading his little love letters, all of a sudden he should start telling me that I was adopted. That somebody put me on the porch, and my parents found me laying on the porch, and they really wasn't my real parents. And I mean, for a long time, I thought that was the truth. And I would ask my mother, she'd say, "No, baby, your brother's not telling you the truth." And no sooner than they would tell me that, he'd be like, they just trying to make you feel better. They don't want to hurt your feelings. I mean, I think I cried many a night until I figured out that my brother was full of shit. But that was cool too. So yeah, my favorite hobby is definitely reading. Tattoos. Yeah, I got 2. Let's see if I can get this camera to show them. I have one here, which is my zodiac sign. Let me see if I can. And my birthday. Then I've got me and my family. That's about it. See, I was done after 2. Auntie was like, "Ain't you gonna get some more?" Nope. Really don't need to do that. 2 was enough for me. I mean, I be seeing people, I saw this dude, his whole arm, I'm like, dang. I see people with the sleeve tattoos and tattoos around the neck. Now the craziest ones are the ones that have tattoos on their face, which means they have no intention, okay, CC, of getting a serious job anywhere. Because if you walk around with tattoos on your face, the chances of somebody hiring you to be anything other than a tattoo artist, maybe a bouncer, something, anything other than, like your serious job. I don't understand, I see these guys with tattoos on their face, and there was this one little fella that I remember him when he was a little boy, and because he lived upstairs from us. I remember one day I was at the gas station, and I really didn't recognize him. Now he knew me, and I really didn't recognize. I mean, he had tattoos all over his face. I mean, they were like just everywhere, and I'm like, what were you thinking? And to get these tattoos all over your face like that. I think a little while later we found out that he got locked up killing a baby. and hiding it. The baby died or something. I think the baby got sick and died, and instead of them going to the authorities or whatever, they buried the baby at the schoolyard. I think that's what happened with him. I think he was, I don't know. I think that was him. Yeah, but yeah, so that those two tattoos are the extent of my tattoos. Okay. I probably should skip number 12 because it's quite obvious, but I'm gonna go ahead and answer it. The question is, do you wear glasses? Well, do I? Yes. Well, I don't even need to answer it. Damn, y'all can look right at the screen and tell that, hey, Millie Legit Kicks, what's up, bruh? I'm doing this 40-question challenge. I don't remember who did it. I don't remember if I was called. It's been so long since it came out. I'm a little late. Hey. But as they say, better late than never. Let's see. Yeah, but it is quite obvious that I wear glasses, and I have to have my glasses everywhere I go. I keep them right next to the bed, sometimes in the bed, because if I get up to go to the bathroom, I have to have them. I'm damn near blind in one eye and can't see out the other. No, my eyesight is horrific, especially my left eye. But I started wearing glasses when I was 3. And people used to ask my mother, "You didn't know, Keto?" Wow. Yeah, you learn something new every day. There's always one, y'all. There's always one. I've learned that in my lifetime, that there's always, I don't care where you go, what you're doing, what situation you're in, there's always one. Always. Tonight, Keto is that one. But yeah, they would ask my mother, well, why do you have glasses on this little boy? He's too little to be wearing glasses. My mother's like, he can't see. Ta-da. So yeah, and the way that they found out is that I was outside playing with my sister, and we were playing with a ball, and I threw the ball up in the air. She threw the ball to me, and it hit me in the face. And so they had to take me to the doctor, get me checked out and stuff. And that was when the doctor said that like basically was saying, your son ain't seen shit since he was born. So he's really going to need some glasses. So that's where that all started. So, and they told me that my eyesight would never get any better. So I'm cool. I have definitely embraced that, because if I didn't, what choice did I have? Not wear my glasses? That is definitely not a good idea. Sometimes I can't even see straight with them on. So without them, I'd be like, all right, what's next? Next question. Phobias. They didn't say allergies. I was going to say something else. Phobias. Not afraid of heights. Not afraid of animals. Not afraid. I don't know. I don't think I have any phobias. No, I'm not. No, I mean, if it's something I don't like, it's just I don't like it. But it's nothing that I actually have a phobia of. Who? Trey and Nene. Well, what's up? Thank you for coming through. What's going on? I'm just in here trying to finish up these 40 questions. Well, I ain't halfway through yet, but I'm doing them. It's probably taking long because there's always a story with everything. See, if I was doing this in a video, it probably wouldn't be this long. I'd have been like, just answer the question. But hell, I'm live. It's my live. I could do this if I want to. So here I is doing my thing. But I thank y'all for showing up. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate. Is this Trey and Nene or just Trey? Or is it just Nene? Sure. Ask away, bruh. Or sis. Okay. Well, then, if it was just you, Trey, I would have talked about the mouse or the rat. But since it's both of y'all, I won't talk about it because I don't want you to get in trouble. I think you might be back out the doghouse. I'm not sure, but you know, I don't want to be bringing up old stuff. But that shit was funny, dog. But anyway, I'm sorry, Nene. Auntie says hi, y'all. Man, Nene is gonna get me. Ooh, I just feel it. If you had to do your life over again, would you change anything? No, I really wouldn't. Because there you go, Trey.
That got to be Trey.
Yeah, it's both of them, but Trey is on the keyboard. But because what he just said, I really, really would never. I wouldn't change anything because if you change one thing, then you change everything. And so, the reason for my life being the way that my life is because my life was the way that it was, and I had to go through everything that I went through to get where I am now. So yeah, if I change one thing, it changes everything. If you take one moment out of your life and you change it, everything that happened after that change is going to be different. And you don't know what it'll be. You have no idea. You may say, maybe if I had turned left instead of right, or if I had accepted something, said yes to somebody that I said no to, and you say yes, say you had said yes, wherever that direction you went, it may have been worse than what happened when you said no. So no, I really, really, honestly wouldn't change anything because I have an amazing wife who loves me. I know I get on her nerves. I know it. I know it. I have 3 amazing kids. I have 5 beautiful grandkids. So nah, I ain't changing nothing. I have enjoyed the ride. It's been bumpy. It's been trying. It's been a lot of things, but there's been so much more joy, with this ride than now. I can honestly say I'm living a life with no regrets. Hey, Trey, Nene, how long? Auntie said, how long y'all been married? Yeah, she came in early. Huh? Yeah. All right. While we're waiting for the answer and the response from Trey and Nene, let's go to the next question. Nicknames. Okay, now when they say nicknames, because I've been called a lot of things that I don't think was my nickname, but I've been called a whole lot of stuff. But my nickname as a child was Buster, as in like Buster Brown, the little shoe boy, Buster Crab, the actor from, I think he played Tarzan or something. But yeah, Buster. And I got that nickname because when my mother was pregnant, I was a big baby. And they kept saying, okay, almost 2 years. Oh, y'all still newlyweds. I tell you what, y'all have to have known each other for a long time because there's no way in the world that y'all could pull the pranks that y'all pull on each other and not be, So yeah, y'all have a great chemistry.
Very, very, very good.
I love it. You all are y'all got it. And I wish you all many, 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 many years of marital bliss. Yeah, it's gonna be rocky and rough and all those things, but in the end, it'll be worth it. Okay, they've been together almost 10 years. Okay. Yeah, that right there, like Auntie said, the key is keeping people out of your business. Don't act, when you have to make a key decision in your relationship. The only person that you should be asking is the person that you're in that relationship with. You all are the only two that should be having that conversation.
About 35 years, we've had people try to tear us down, but we still hung in here.
We done seen them come, we done seen them go. I mean, we know folks that's been married 2, 3, 4 times. But yeah, if you keep people out of your business and understand that whatever decisions y'all make that affect your relationship is between y'all. Because in the end, nobody's going to be there but you two. The auntie tell you she had the wrong Instagram. She been messaging the wrong trick. Hey, man, you've been messaging the wrong Trey and Nene.
Huh?
You got the wrong Instagram.
I know, remember I went to look it up last night.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, tell him I had just tell them I came in one of their lives and they didn't know who Maddie Ricks was.
Yeah, she said she came in your live.
Donation and they was like, Maddie, it was me.
Hey Marie. Yeah, she said that she came in your live and that's when she found out. She said because when she gave a donation and y'all didn't know who Maddie Ricks was. He's like, who is Maddie? I remember that because it's like, well, whoever Maddie is, thank you. And y'all did y'all little song and whatever. Yeah, but she's on point now. Because she was like, I keep sending them stuff and they not responding to me. Oh, she was salty. I think if she could have found y'all, she might have had some choice words for you, but she figured it out. It's all in fun.
Last night at Sam Mo's live.
Yeah, it's all in fun.
But I just tell them I'm gonna get with them though because I want to get with them. If that makes sense.
Okay, Trey Nene, Auntie said she's gonna get with y'all because she want to get with y'all. If that makes sense. Hope it makes sense to you. It kind of made sense to me. I think I know what she's saying, but Marie, Auntie says hi. All right, where we at, y'all? Nicknames. Oh yeah, my nickname. All right, favorite candy. 3 Musketeers. I love 3 Musketeers. And now the only time I really, really love 3 Musketeers is she said yes, they said yes, we can't wait. She said she'll get in touch with y'all. 3 Musketeers, but the only time I really, 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 really like 3 Musketeers is Halloween. And my grandkids, they already know. When they would go trick-or-treating, they would get the 3. We're gonna make sure we get you some 3 Musketeers, Granddad. And they would get their little bags, they would come over, and they had me my little 3 Musketeers, and I'd be just as happy and content. But yeah, 3 I'm not really a candy eater, but 3 Musketeers is it. For sure. Do you believe in ghosts? No, I don't. Nah. Now, well, yeah. I remember one night I wasn't asleep. Now that I think about it, I don't even know how old I was. I was a little boy, and I was laying in the bed, and I remember seeing something at the door. It was, I know what it was. I watched Frankenstein, and that thing just looked like Frankenstein. It was a shadow, and he was just doing like this, like Frankenstein. Then there was a lady on top of a bookshelf. Hell, we didn't have no bookshelf. The hell she was on? Shit, maybe. But she was doing like this. And I remember laying there, and I closed my eyes, and I'm thinking maybe I'm tripping. So I closed my eyes. Okay, fam. Thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next time. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I was like, cool. I closed my eyes and I, called myself, trying to sleep or whatever. And I opened my eyes back up and they were still there. So I get up out of the bed and I run in my parents' room. Well, my father, go on, get back in the bed. Ain't no ghost in here. Go on, get in the bed. So what I do? Took my little fat ass and got back in the bed like my daddy said, because he didn't play. So I'm laying there trying to go to sleep. I'm scared to close my eyes because I don't see the ghost no more or whatever it was, the shadows. And I'm like, if I close my eyes and go to sleep, if I wake up, they're going to be there. So I remember laying there. My mother came in the room. And I remember her sitting there with me until I fell asleep. Yeah, that was my mama. She was, yeah. Me and my mama was down like 4 flat tires. But yeah, but no, I don't believe in ghosts. No, I don't. Got it. You got it. Oh, here you go. Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't mean for y'all to see that, but it was right there. I couldn't let it go. I just got this thing. Oh, woo. Let's see what's next. My biggest downfall: I procrastinate. I am a procrastinator. Big time. It took, yeah, I'm a procrastinator, y'all. Big time. I'll put stuff off and put stuff off. Say I'm going to do it and just put stuff off. So yeah, that right there is me, the procrastinator. Y'all learning some stuff. Shoot, there may be a quiz at some point. I think might just do that. Let's see. Rain or snow? Rain. Now, snow is great. Snow requires work that I no longer like to do, like shoveling and cleaning the snow off the car. Now, it's great to look at. It's beautiful to look at. Sometimes even good to play in. But, nah. Rain is it for me. It sounds good. It looks good. It feels good, too. Yeah, I bet. Piercings. Yes, I have one in my left ear. Auntie pierced my ear 100 years ago. Now, I think, man, yeah, Auntie pierced my ear. Man, I don't remember how long ago it was. I think, well, the youngest one wasn't even born yet. So, yeah. I remember we were sitting in the apartment and she took a needle and a cube of ice. Now, it took a long time before I got the nerve to say, all right, let's go ahead and do it. Because I was walking around, they had these little fake earrings with the little magnet. You put the magnet for the back and then they, and I walked around for a long time with that, faking the funk. So Auntie was like, why don't you just go ahead and let me do it? More eats. Hey. I was like, okay, go ahead. So she takes the ice cube, she puts it on my ear, let it sit there for a little while, take the needle and then burns the needle. And in my ear it went. I don't remember it hurting. Matter of fact, it didn't hurt. Then I got the little starter earring. Now I've stopped wearing it. I stopped wearing it for quite a while now. But I've been meaning to stick one. Every now and then I put one in my ear just to make sure, I don't want it to close up for whatever reason. I guess maybe I have this Renaissance thing where I'll, walk around with the earring. So yeah, maybe I might do that. I don't know. But yeah, that is my one and only piercing. My age, I am 58. I'll be 59 in March. Now, I used to be afraid to get old, but now I have embraced it because with age comes wisdom. And so, yeah, I am 58 years old and finally figured out what I want to do with my life. So I'm good. Let's see, what's next? French fries or onion rings? French fries. Onion rings, they're okay. But I just love French fries. Kids, yes, I've got three amazing kids. So yeah, y'all seen my kids. Y'all know there's something wrong with them sometimes. But they mine, and I love them. My favorite color, I don't know if you could tell what color this shirt is. Probably looks blue, but it's actually purple. Everybody knows my favorite color is purple. If you don't know that my favorite color is purple, now you know. So pass on the word. Let them know Unc's favorite color is purple. Purple is the color of royalty. Yeah, that's me, King David. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Can you sing? Well, that's debatable. I will not sing right now. We used to go to karaoke, and I would get up on stage. You couldn't tell me nothing. Whatever song I was singing, I was that person for that moment. Whether it was Jaheim, Lionel Richie, Teddy Pendergrass, Jeffrey Osborne, even Ike Turner. I helped somebody sing background for Rolling on the River. Proud Mary, that's what the song is called. So yeah, I tend to think that I can sing, but hey, everybody else has it. Now I really sound good when everybody's drunk. I think that's when I sound my best, when everybody's drunk or when I'm in the shower. Now I sound like I'm doing a full concert when I'm singing in the shower. It sounds really, really good. The acoustics are amazing. Maybe one day I'll build a tune for y'all. But right now, my throat's a little scratchy. Can you whistle? Yeah, I can whistle. My favorite tune is Andy Griffith. All right, that's enough of that. And then my parents had this whistle that I learned from them, and that's how they would call us in the house. It got to be a bit embarrassing because they would come to my father. I didn't know. And see, I didn't know my mother could whistle till one day she did it. But my father would come on the porch and it was. What we do? Come running across the playground. Hey, you can't tell me nothing. In the shower and in the car when I'm by myself. I mean, I'd be deep into it. I've even done Michael Jackson and Prince. And y'all know how high you have to be able to. I haven't tried Minnie Riperton because I just know for sure that would be a disaster. But yeah. So yeah, now y'all know that I can whistle. Where were you born? I was born in Washington, D.C. at Freedman's Hospital, which is now known as Howard University Hospital. That's where I was born. 9:30, March the 21st, 1962. Yeah, that was me. I think it was 9:30. Or was it 6:30? I have a baby book somewhere around here my mother wrote in the book. Oh, y'all done heard? Oh, Lily. Hey, Deb's glad tidings. How are you, my dear? Thank you for coming through. I'm just doing the 40 question challenge. I am on question number 27. Damn, how long I've been here? Woo, it's been over an hour. Well, hey, I'm just chilling. Anyway, question number 27. Siblings. I have one brother, and my sister is deceased. She passed when I was 6. There was an incident where she went to the dentist, and the dentist gave her too much medicine to put her to sleep, and she passed away in the dentist chair. I was 6. And I watched my mom deal with that from the time, until she passed away. Because it was the day after my 6th birthday. And I remember my sister giving me a party for my 6th birthday because she thought that I was her child. Because she had a child of her own, she had a son of her own, but she treated me like I was hers. And so she gave me a birthday party, and I kind of remember that. I remember the night she passed. My dad told me, and he told me not to tell my brother because her and my brother were thick as thieves. I mean, they were tight. And of course, you're going to tell a 6-year-old not to tell anybody something. Yeah, well, I told him. And I remember my brother beating on the wall and crying. And I think I started crying. But then my mom, she was in California when that happened. So we had to go pick her up from the airport. So she had no idea. And I remember my dad telling me, once again, he didn't learn his lesson from the first time he told me not to tell. He said, don't say nothing to your mom. And I'm like, okay, Daddy. As soon as my mom got in the car, I was like, Mom, Keithia died. And I remember looking at my mother, and she looked at me, and she looked at my dad, and she was like, okay. And that was it. Until, they had the little when people come over, and it was the night before the funeral, and my mom broke down when everybody was leaving. I remember her breaking down. I mean, she just was like, it was crazy. And I remember the funeral, but I just remember bits and pieces of my sister. Now my brother, he's one of my heroes. A lot of things life lessons that I've learned, I learned from him. He has a lot of little sayings that I've picked up on. In fact, his ass is old. He's 70. He just celebrated his 70th birthday in August. But those are my siblings. Hey, Shay, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Can you cook? Hell, yeah, I can cook. Well, yeah, I can cook. I don't know. I can cook. I just ain't allowed to cook. The only thing that they want me cooking around here are my famous grilled cheese and ham or bologna sandwiches. That's about it. I have fixed fried chicken. They told me it was good, but I just recently found out that they were just telling me that because they didn't want to hurt my feelings. And it's probably good they waited till they got grown to tell me that, because I probably would have put them all up for adoption if I had known that they felt that way. But it's cool. So yeah, I can cook. I can tell you for sure I won't starve. That's for damn sure. And it won't be just microwave stuff and maybe. Can you swim? I won't drown. Let's put it that way. Now I ain't allowed to cook. Oh, my pleasure, Maurice. You know, when I started this, I said that I would, use this as a vehicle to not only share, positive information, but also to.
Boy, you want to do a challenge about everything. she said do a baloney challenge. Wow.
I said that I would share myself. That girl. You don't want that smoke. Yeah, but I can swim just enough not to drown. I can stay above water. Thank you for sharing me out, Shay. I appreciate that. Yeah, I can stay above water. So yeah, that is the extent of my swim. I took a swim class and I flunked. I did everything else I could swim. Now I can swim underwater. I can dive off the diving board. I could swim like, I could swim, but the only problem I had was the treading water thing. I just could not get that. My coordination just wouldn't. I don't know what happened. I just could not do it for whatever reason. I just have not been able to ever tread water. So yeah, that is what would keep me from drowning. So what I do is I just lay on my back and kick my feet, and wave my arms a little bit. Like I said, enough not to drown. Now, if anybody fall in the water, other than my wife and kids and my grandkids, anybody else, y'all short. I'm just letting y'all know and being honest. Are you religious? No, I'm not. I'm more spiritual than religious. And that's about to say. Hey, Sonia. That's pretty much all I say about that.
Hey, Sonia.
Shower or bath? Shower. I think the last time I think I took a sit-down bath, I had hemorrhoids. Man, that was personal. Wow. Anyway, but it is what it is. That was the last time, because Cutie Q used to call them Leroy's. That was the funniest thing. She's like, my dad got Leroy's? I'm like, you know what, this little mess. But yeah, that was the last time I think I took a sip. I love taking showers. It's relaxing. In fact, you can meditate in the shower because when that water, if you put your head under the water and just let it hit your head, you can block out all of the other sounds. And it helps you to clear your mind. So yeah, I love taking showers. Auntie be like, how you be in the shower for a whole hour? Man, don't be an hour. It may seem like it. Because I do it, I will be in there for a long time, but I love showers is the thing. Da, 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 da. Big city or nature? Now that was hard because I grew up in DC and I love my city. I love DC. Everybody says DC is this and DC is that, but I love DC. That is, if I could move back to DC, because now it is so unaffordable, and unless you live, in one of the not so savory parts of the city. But yeah, I love DC, but I love nature. So that one right there is a toss up. That right there is the one that is very. I don't have a definitive answer. What? What's next? Are you a good friend? That's sort of like asking somebody if they're a good parent. And the reason why I say that is because that would be up to the people that call me their friend. I tend to think so, but it's like they say, are you a good parent? Most parents would say yes, but my thing is, if you really want to know if someone's a good parent, or if you really want to know somebody's a good friend, you act for the parents, you ask their kids. You ask their kids, are their parents good parents? And they'll tell you. Now, my kids, yeah, they'll tell you I was a good parent. And the reason why I say that is because the way that we interact, so yeah. But as far as being a good friend, I think so. I believe so. It depends on your definition of friend because everybody has a different definition. But yes, I do believe that I am a good friend. Broken bones? Nope. Came pretty close to having one. Almost broke my thumb doing something I know I had no business doing. I stood at the top of the hill and rolled a tire down. Now, usually we used to do it, let the tires roll down in the alley. But this particular day, I decided to do it on the sidewalk. And I went running down the hill behind the tire. And because I didn't want it to go in the street, because it was right at the intersection, I know it would have caused a commotion because I'm sure there were cars coming. And then I remembered there were a couple of cars coming. I remember stepping in front of the tire and stopping it. And I remember my thumb, it kind of did something there. It didn't break. I think I knocked it out of place. And I remember pulling it back in place, but that was the extent of that. So no broken bones. All right, y'all, I'm going to rush through these things because I'm lying. I ain't rushing through shit. How many TVs do you own? Let me tell you, 3. Okay, well, 2. But since we started YouTube, now Auntie really didn't watch a lot of TV. I kind of like TV, because I like TV, and with the invention of the Fire Stick, Yeah, that made it even easier. But now, since we started this YouTube thing, we really don't. I mean, the TV usually looks at us, and the only time we really look at it is like when we'll have movie night, or you want to hook something up to the TV and look at it, or play the game or something like that. But for the most part, the TV in our room, it has not been on since we put it back there. Matter of fact, there's nothing hooked up to it. It's just plugged in the wall, just sitting there. No antenna, no fire stick, no nothing. It's just there. Worst pain ever. Hmm. Wow. Losing my parents. Yeah. That was the worst pain ever, because they both passed away in the same year. So yeah, that was the worst thing ever. My worst pain. Do you like to dance? I love to dance. Now, some of my dance moves are questionable. There are some that say I have no rhythm, says the person that dances like Becky.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But yeah, I think I can dance. I love to dance. And yeah, I really think that I can. Although I remember going to a school dance. I was in high school. And this was around the time that Saturday Night Live was out. I probably wouldn't have done if I had done this on a video, I wouldn't have went to this extent. I know I wouldn't.
It took you 2 hours to do 40 questions.
Yeah, well, I ain't in no hurry.
Obviously.
And it ain't 2 hours. So, yeah, well, they hanging in here. They love me. And they're learning something. There may be something that they get out of this at some point. So anyway, let me carry on. Let's see. Dance. Do you like camping? I've been camping one time in my life. Once. And since that one time, I've loved it. We went, it was me, Aunt Maddie, my oldest son, Cutie Chewy, her kids, and I don't remember how many people it was. But yeah, we went camping. We had tents. Auntie, not so much. She was like, she'll never do it again. But me, I enjoyed it. I really did. They complained about no bathroom. Yeah. You got woods. All you do, make sure you got toilet paper or leaves, something. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I want to do it again. So yeah, camping. Yeah. Are you weird? Yes. I am weird and quirky and goofy and all of those things. But I enjoy it. I embrace it, because to me, if you are normal and you're like everybody else, then you're just normal and like everybody else. So yeah, I am silly and goofy and weird, all of those things. That's me. That's who I am, and I do it. I enjoy it. I embrace it, and like I said, why be normal? You have to dance to the beat of your own drum. Because if you're dancing to somebody else's beat, Nah. Yes. I ain't certified yet, Maurice, but yeah, I'm weird. Yeah. So now, if I had done these questions, let's say 2, 3, 4 years ago, knowing that I was weird, I probably would have said no, because I just, you know, I felt that there was something wrong with being weird, but it actually isn't. So now that's 39 questions. The 40th question is to tag 6 people. I ain't tagging nobody because, see, what I've learned, especially within the mukbang community, is that when you challenge somebody to anything, it don't even have to be a food challenge. If you challenge them to anything, if I pick 6 people that was in the mukbang community to do this, next thing you know, because I said I wasn't doing any more food challenges, next thing you know, they be calling me out to do all kind of stuff. So I won't be tagging anybody in this. Thank you, Lily. Thank you so much. But that still don't let you off the hook for yesterday with your grown ass. But thank you all for indulging with me. So maybe I'll have some sort of contest or something about this video. In fact, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it down and splice it up. At least I'm going to try to. If y'all can hold on 1 second, I need to step away really quick. I'll be right back. Whew. You're working on your craft.
I don't have it in me. I wanted to, but I just don't have it in me. It's just not for me.
Yes, it is. It just takes time, babe. That's all. Oh, excuse me. I'm back. Really delicious. Well, y'all in this delicious stuff. I love when she say that duck stream.
All right, Keto and Lily, y'all go get y'all's tomorrow. I'm not gonna put Keto say I'm sick of it.
I know, right? I want to partake in this here seafood thingy. Partake and participate. Oh man, I love y'all, Uncle-licious, girl. I appreciate y'all. I really enjoyed this live. It is about that time.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me say something.
Wait a minute, hold on. Auntie has to say something.
Before he gets off, guys, let me just say this. Now, I participate in everybody else's challenges. I know that the Hubba Bubba challenge might seem a little childish or whatever, but it's actually fun. So I'd like to see that you guys partake or participate in my challenge as well. It's only a 99-cent challenge and about 5 or 10 minutes of your time. Get ready, get set, let's go. Hey.
Oh goodness, really? Partake, participate, join, get with it. Get with all.
Who said that?
You may as well take a shot when we partake in the festivities. Yeah, y'all go ahead. Shoot all you want. What you say, call her?
I definitely will.
She said she definitely will. She said y'all need to get a group chat.
Yeah. Who said that?
Maurice.
Make it happen, Maurice. I don't know how to do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I think I'm
Stop taking it right there.
put my.
You want that broccoli?
No.
Can you give me your Pop-Tart paper and
Keto said, wait. Keto said, Auntie, I'm going to put my good wig on and do your challenge.
You gonna put a good wig on.
Good wig. All right? And we don't want to know. Mine is being done tomorrow. I'm still waiting on my egg and hot pickle. Oh, were you supposed to send her egg and a hot pickle? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Auntie, what they did with it? More East, no, I can't. Anything other more I did. Tell more East, I did every challenge that you challenged me to, but you know I ain't doing nothing spicy. Why don't you take 2 different high blood pressure medications? Trying to kill me dead. I can't handle it. She said I've been calling her for 5 days.
Oh boy. Well, all right, my good people. It is time to say goodnight. I will be back tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow at 7. That is, I'm trying to make that my go-to time, 7 o'clock. I can't seem to get my shit together, but I'm gonna get it together. So tomorrow at 7, I will see you all. I love you all. I appreciate y'all for sitting here with me for this damn 40-question challenge. It took me an hour and a half. But, you know, like I said, if I had made a video, it definitely wouldn't have been this long. But I just started feeling myself. But I will see you all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Love you too, Maurice. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night.